This is the library at New Providence Middle School. It's 46 years old. It's an older library, so you can see there it's an open concept, no walls, no doors. The lower level is where we moved all of our informational books to. That would be the traditional Dewey with numbers for the call numbers. The fiction books are now on the upper part of the library. The half over there, that half of the library has our mystery books. You can kind of see the yellow sign on top of the shelf and hanging from the ceiling. Behind the mystery is our classics section, and then you can barely see it because it's a light purple, but that's our girl read books. Behind the girl read books are our guy read books with brown labels, and then along the wall with the what I call the bright green, dark green, is fantasy. We did realize that when we were doing this we had over 500 fantasy books. That was a surprise to us. Then when you get to this half of the library, we do have a small traditional fiction section for books that really didn't fit in any of our classifications, such as Christmas books and the Left Behind series. Then we have our paranormal books with blue labels. At the end of the paranormal, we did have a small group, 6 shelves of humor books and satire. We discovered that we had more historical fiction than we thought. They have a purple label, and I'll put it up so you can see what it looks like having the signs hanging from the ceiling. Then our last sections over here, in blue we have our dystopian, and then in orange we have science fiction, and last we have real life reads. Those are what we would call issue books, bullying, child abuse. When someone wants a sad book, I say maybe you want to look in the real life reads. As far as some of the actual how we did it, we needed to have a list we could refer to for which books went in which genre for some of the ones that overlapped. So I did make a key list for fantasy, magic, wizards, dragons, fairy tales, myths, legends, sorcerers, talking animals, mermaids, science fiction, future settings, futuristic society, space travel, aliens, steampunk, alternate timelines, androids, psychic ability, time travel. Technology plays a big part in science fiction books normally. Dystopian, you can kind of get the idea. Post-apocalyptic, post-scarcity, a new or different type of political system. Paranormal, for keywords, zombies, vampires, werewolves, ghost, horror, and monster. Here are the colored labels that we use. You can see we kind of labeled the boxes so that we didn't have to keep asking ourselves at the beginning of the project which color went with which genre. We did take I took a book truck. I would go through the books, decide which genre they should belong in, and then I would put them on the book truck until I got about 90, until I got 100 or so. Then I would change the call number in the computer, print the new spine labels, and the library assistant would attach the new spine labels and the new color-coded labels and then reshelve them. This was the one book I did read to kind of give me a handle on genres and showed me some examples of which books went in which genres. So there's the information on that. So for everyone who wanted to know exactly what it looks like, that's an idea of what a library classified by genre looks like. There's slightly more than 4,000 books in the fiction books in the collection.